Hi everyone, Donna here with Bookkeeping Made Simple. I am the owner here. I am really excited to get back into the videos. I know I'm a little bit inconsistent and I need to be very, very consistent with these. So I am really working on a lot of things to try to make this a little bit easier on myself. I used to do these all on lives and I liked that because I had some software that would connect both to YouTube and Facebook, and it was wonderful. And then it broke and I have not updated it. And so I'm stuck with the record and upload options. So I want to talk a little bit about mindset more than anything. Now, of course, as always, if you enjoy these, if these videos are helpful to you at all, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you're on YouTube. I do try to be efficient with my time, so I tend to do one video and send it out to YouTube and Facebook and Insta and whatever else it needs to be sent to. So yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. I am really trying to help small business owners run their businesses more efficiently. And I do that by talking a lot about mindset, a lot about coaching, and some about accounting, because they're all related. So there's a number of things I want to talk about this week that I will be working on videos for. So if you enjoy these, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. This is all how we can get the word out about this, so that maybe someone that doesn't know me will need the information in this video. And even if you just find it entertaining, and then go and give us a review on Facebook and Google. It is Bookkeeping Made Simple is the name of the company. My Simple Bookkeeping is the domain name because, unbeknownst to me when I registered my business, Bookkeeping Made Simple was taken as a domain name. So you can find us on Google. I'll put the links below. Give us a 5-star rating because I don't do 1-star work. Okay. And don't give us a 3-star rating because it just means you're a wimp. Either like us or don't like us. But I really, give us a 4 or 5-star rating. We love it. I love it. Yeah. So mindset. There's a lot of things that I could talk about on this. Your mind is what creates your reality. And this is something I have found over and over and over. What you pay attention to is what gets managed. And the things that get managed are the things that you can improve upon. But you can't improve anything if you're not doing any measuring, if you're not doing any management. You can't manage what you don't measure. That goes for weight and fitness. It goes for building a business. It goes for just about anything that you really want to put your attention on. It goes into creating an amazing relationship. And I want to tell you, I have an amazing relationship with my boyfriend. He is just absolutely the sweetest thing and the most supportive man I have ever met, except for his friends that I got to meet this week in California. I see why they are all, the tribe. They're just supportive personalities. And what I mean by that is if I called any one of them and said, I need your help. Would you help me with this? Not only would they help, they would call in the crew and I would end up with more help than I possibly knew what to do with, because that's how they are. They're looking for more ways to make money, more income streams, more ways to improve themselves. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, they're looking for ways to improve themselves. And sometimes some of those things fail and they're honest with each other, but I've never heard them put each other down in a serious way. They joke around a lot, they tease a lot, and they make sure that they all know it's a joke. It's a joke. It's very much their sense of humor, and they've all got the same sense of humor. But what you put your attention on is where you're going to get results. Whether it's diet, which is what I'm getting ready to go on, because everybody in Southern California has these floor-length mirrors, and here in Utah, I've been able to go years without looking in a floor-length mirror, and I didn't like what I saw. So I'm going to be measuring things like weight, food intake, exercise, mindset, thought processes, emotional emotions, so that I can manage those in such a way that I get the results that I'm looking for. And I'm not going to say how much weight I need to lose, because I'm really kind of embarrassed. Yes, I am. I need to lose about 50 pounds. I am really embarrassed about how I look. My mental image of myself, by the way, is of a 17-year-old with a 24-inch waist, and then I get out the tape measure, and that is not my waist measurement. It's in there somewhere. You know, there's 24 inches and then some. So I need to reduce the excess and get back to my small waist, and it's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take some time and some commitment and a lot of work. So what I have found is, if I do write down what I eat, how I'm feeling, what I'm drinking, how much I'm drinking, am I drinking a lot of caffeine, which messes up my sleep? Am I drinking plenty of water? Am I drinking too much alcohol? Am I drinking, what on earth am I doing because you can't tell where you are or where you need to be till you know where you are. So in other words, there's no point in me starting a diet tomorrow until I start looking to see, carbs. If I eat carbs, my weight goes up. I don't know if that's the case for everyone. If I eat wheat, maybe my weight goes up. If I eat fruits and vegetables, maybe my weight goes down. But I need to see where I am. What are my current eating habits? What if my eating habits are not the problem and it's my exercise habits? So I have to figure out where I am right now. How much do I weigh? What are my measurements? What do I eat? We kind of ate our way through Southern California, so I know that the extra weight that I'm carrying around that wasn't here last week is from that. How do I feel? If I eat this, am I then constipated? If I eat that, do I spend a lot of time in the bathroom afterwards? If I eat this, do I, what happens? And a lot of times if we write it down, we can start to see these correlations. But again, you don't know where to start till you know where you are. The same goes for your business. The first thing you need to know is your numbers. And I am a numbers girl. You have to know your numbers. Are you running an Airbnb? If you are, is it profitable? Do you have setup expenses that need to be capitalized over the longer term, such as furniture, bedding? By the way, Airbnb is a great thing to do if you're wanting tax write-offs for your home. What can you write off? What are capitalized things? How much did it cost you to set this place up to be ready for Airbnb? What does it take to continue it? How do you continue to host? All of these things, So first you got to know where you're at. What are your expenses? How much did it cost you to get to where you're at? If you have a longer term business, if you've been in business for a long time, where are you at today? What are your profit margins? How is your payroll looking as a percentage of your revenues? What segments of your business are paying higher profitability than others? Where should you be putting your attention? Now, there is something called the 80-20 rule. For the life of me, I don't remember who came up with this. I'm pretty sure I will be told later. And I've heard it from several different sources, but that is the idea that 80% of your results come from 20% of your effort. So you want to know where to put your attention, because you want to keep doing the 20% that's getting your 80% of results. And you really want to keep paring that down. so that you're doing the things that really, really get you results. And for me, one of the things that gets me results is doing these videos. I have gotten clients off of them. I have gotten, people reaching out to me. I've gotten speaking engagements, which I'm looking forward to doing a lot more of, because people see these videos and they see how I really am. I am a nice, let me rephrase that. I am a kind person, and that means I'm not always very nice. I am direct, I'm straightforward, I'm sometimes trip over my own tongue because I think so fast that my mouth can't keep up. I can't keep up with my talking with what I'm thinking. Happens all the time. Christopher laughs at me quite a bit for that. Lots of things. There's lots of things that people can see on video that they can't see just from a blog post. They can't see my sense of humor. They can't see my mannerisms. They can't see just how deeply I care about all of this. And my big thing is I care about helping small business owners grow their business. And my goal is to help them grow their business to wherever they want it to be. If they want to go to an IPO, if they want to grow it to the point that they IPO it, I want to help them right up to the moment we hand it off to a certified public accountant. I want to, that's my goal. If they want to just grow something that they can hand down to their children that's going to earn a living, I want to help them with that. And a lot of that begins with knowing what your numbers are. That's if you have a weight loss or weight gain issue, if you're, a bodybuilder and you want to bulk up, or you want to slim down, if you want to trim, you have to know where you are to begin with. I knew I wanted to go to Southern California last week. It would not have done me any good if I didn't know where I was. If I was trying to navigate from Western Kentucky, which is where my parents live, and I myself am in Utah, then those directions don't do me any good because we're starting from wildly different starting points. Okay? If you already have multiple successful businesses and you have hundreds of thousands of dollars to pour into your business, you're starting from a different point for that business, okay? If you've inherited a bunch of money, you're starting at a different point. If capital is easy for you to get, you're starting at a different point than where I started with this business, where I had a few $100s and I had basically a pretty smile and a way to bootstrap, okay? A lot of people, they really come into you can do anything you want to do, and I 100% agree with them, but the starting point is going to be different if you have $1 million or $2 million in the bank that can be invested for marketing, as opposed to having a few hundred and sweating over payroll every week. So keep that in mind. You have to know what your starting point is. Once you know that, then we can start working with where are you now and where do you want to be and what time frame are we looking at? The time frame has to be realistic. I can say I want to lose 50 pounds scale weight by Christmas. Would you like to know the likelihood of that happening? It's not happening. It's not happening. No matter how hard I work, no matter how hard I diet, no matter what I do, unless I chop off a leg, I am not losing 50 pounds by Christmas. This is middle of October. Okay, I'm not losing 50 pounds in 10 weeks. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. But I could lose 20. I could lose 10. I could start looking at, yes, I want to lose 50 pounds. What is a reasonable time frame for that? And then I have a deadline. Okay. 50 pounds, maybe I say, well, if I lose a pound a week, I can lose 52 pounds in a year. Okay, so the beginning of October 2022 is when I could be down 50 pounds. And then I start working on a plan. How do I lose 50 pounds? I can't lose 50 pounds in a week. No point in looking at that. What are some efficient, time-honored ways of losing 50 pounds? Well, you eat less and exercise more. It's really what it all comes down to. They've done studies saying that metabolism has very little to do with it. Your metabolism does not slow down as you get older, so there's no more blaming that. And it is embarrassing to say that it's baby weight when the baby has left for college. So what do I need to do to lose weight? Well, here's what I know. I know that cardio helps you lose fat. And I know that weight training helps you gain muscle, which helps you burn fat. So I need to do, I need to dial in my nutrition. It goes back to numbers. I need to do cardio, not too much. And I need to do weight training, not so much that I hurt myself. And then, because flexibility is a huge part of fitness, I also need to do some yoga and stretch everything out. Okay, so there, I know what to do. Now, you do the same thing with your business. You look at your business and you go, well, I want to double my income by next month. It's possible you could do that. It's more likely that you can do that than it is that I can lose 50 pounds by the end of the year. But odds, unless you have a very, very, very small business, if you're going from $200 to $400 a month, that's pretty easy to double. If you're going from $2,000 to $4,000 a month, yeah, that's pretty easy to double. If you're doing $10,000 to $20,000 a month, it's starting to get a little bit more challenging because you have to literally double your business. And at that point, you're starting to have a lot more business. So maybe the response is, well, I've been growing at 10% a month. I want to increase that to 30% a month. We can look at your past performance and start looking to see what a reasonable goal is. Now, remember, there's such a thing as compounding interest, and that goes for this kind of thing as well. So if you increase your revenues by a certain percentage, let's say it's 20% for easy math, and let's say you start at 10 grand. You say, I want to go up 20%. Well, 20%, 10,000 is 2,000. So now you've got 12,000. Well, now you want to grow by 20% of 12,000. And that's not 14,000, it's 15,000. So you're still stretching. You're making it so it's reachable. And that's one of the things. A lot of people will set goals that are so huge that there's no way to reach them. You want to set some reachable goals. And one of those is to say, I want to grow by 20%. And in order to do this, I'm going to do these marketing things. And there's a lot that I want to go over. There's a lot that I want to cover, and I don't have time to do it all in this one. And it's about time for me to go on to my next meeting. So that's pretty much it. First thing to do when you decide that you're ready to make a change in your business, you have to know where you start. What's your starting point? Then we can talk about what your goal point is. It doesn't have to be your end goal. You can say, I want to lose 50 pounds, and then I want to, that may not be the end goal. Then it may be, well, now I want to build muscle or whatever it is. The goal that we talk about is never the end goal. It's the next goal. And then the next goal. And then the next goal and the goal after that. So I'm going to sign off for today, but I think I'm going to, really dive into this a little bit more because I think mindset is one of the most critical things. I've talked about it a lot before. I have seen it in real life with friends and loved ones. Mindset is the reason Christopher is alive. A lot of it, that he was one of the fittest people I've ever met. Before he wasn't. It's about mindset. And if you change your mind, be careful about what you say. And I'm going to start saying this a lot. Be careful about what you say out loud, especially out loud, because you are listening. So yeah, that's it for today. We're going to talk more about mindset next time. And of course, please go over to Google, give me a 5-star review. Go over to Facebook, Bookkeeping Made Simple, give me a 5-star review there. Tell me how much you liked it. I don't want to hear from you if you didn't like it, because if you don't like it, why are you even listening, right? And I will talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching.